Hey traders, Raghi here, and this week's trade of the week is going to jump into a trade that I am very excited to share with you because it's an interesting combination of what you all know is my bread and butter, which is the good old-fashioned trend, dip, buy, wait for the follow-through, rinse and repeat, right? But what happens when an uptrend transitions into a sideways market? So it began as a dip, like we can see right in here, but then it turned into a little bit more of a neutral sideways pause. We can see that not only in the range from high to low, we can see that in the just a straight up number of blue grab candles that are also peppered inside the wave here. And then if you go straight down, you can see that in the transition of the JT multi, where once it was double green and then it went to double yellow. So we know there's a transition in the trend. Two things. First, a transition in the trend to a sideways market like this is not a precursor to lower lows. That is the very low probability expectation to assume that trends just break an uptrend and then go right to a downtrend. V-tops, U-tops, those are very, very, in terms of my experience over the past 30 plus years, they seldom occur. What does typically happen is a continuation of the trend that was, so we respect the trend that was. We're taking a look at the natural gas futures, and while some futures traders might have taken NG, the easy place to take this is UNG, which is the United States Natural Gas Fund. It's the ETF that has natural gas as the primary holding. And there are a lot of ETFs like this, where you can look at the USO and the primary holding is crude oil, or UGA and the primary holding is gasoline. Same thing with gold and silver and bonds. So this is a very common and well-traded ETF. The option liquidity is very good, making it quite easy in that same transition to scoop up calls in UNG. So this is what we did. And let's talk about cost for a moment, because this was great. This was a cost of about $1.30. Some traders got lower than that, but that was basically my average cost. And right now, it's trading for $2. Now you might say, $2, $1.30, those are really small numbers. But remember, the scalability, if we can think about taking a really solid entry style and scaling it. If this is a small account, maybe someone bought 5 of these, or maybe even 10, for a total cost of $1,030, and then you make $2,000 from really this candle right there. Now, because this is liquid, this could easily be 50 contracts. So when you start to think about the scalability of your trading and you start to crunch the numbers, and you say to yourself, well, if I buy 50 of these contracts for $130 each, now I'm spending $6,500. And for some traders, that's not an exorbitant amount at all. I mean, there are options out there that trade for $20, $30, $40, $50 each. And we're buying 50 contracts of the UNG ETF. We can scale in, we can scale out. So when you have 50 of these, well, now you're talking $10,000, right? So think about scalability. This is the way in which you grow as a trader. Your tactics as a trader are not going to change as you go from a small account to a large account. What you can afford is going to change. And that you can see here is with the scalability. So the way in which we were able to gauge this market, really simply, starting with the structure. Always start with the structure. That's step number one. Confirm that structure with the grab candles. Then start to look more granularly at where is the support. Where can we start to look for those buying opportunities? So where is that support? Darvis helps us out there in a big way. Blue grab candles help us find out those pause levels in the market. What else helps us? Well, the V-score. Sitting at, again and again, this +2. Look how many times we've gone down to +2. +2. No surprise. +2 here. +2 here. Continued with the +2 V-score support, and then we exploded higher. All right. Now, all these tools, by the way, I'm super excited because one of the things that we're going to be doing is live trading sessions with my current workspace bundle offer, which you can get at simplertrading.com/Raggy-workspace-bundle. So check that out. We're going to be using all these tools during that live trading. All the tools on the screen right now are included in that workspace bundle. And this is how I find trades like this very sweet and easy, very scalable, large account, small account friendly play in natural gas. Now, the coolest thing about the setups that I've just walked you through, whether that was knowing when to get out of Starbucks or knowing when to get into natural gas, all the indicators on my screen are automated. And right now we're doing a special. We've actually never done this before. If you head on over to simplertrading.com/Raggy-workspace-bundle, you can pick up all the indicators you see on this chart, and they're for toss and trading view, by the way. And along with that, and this is the part that we've never done before, there will be 2 live trading sessions that you have to show how. So I'll be able to show you how I use these and share setups with you in a real live active trading environment. Looking really forward to that. So if you've ever wanted to do live trading with me and haven't yet, and if you definitely want to pick up my tools with that live trading, head on over to that link. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on September 10 and 13 for the live sessions.